Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of FTB Skies Let's Play. We need to go ahead and fly to the end. The reason being is that I think it is a way that I can find totems of undying. Not 100% sure on that, but we are going to try it anyway. So we are going to fly to the end and see what we can collect. We are at the end, and I already see the little portal thing over here. Oh gosh. Infested endstone? Didn't know that was a thing. So the one thing I didn't do was bring blocks to be able to actually pillar up there. But it shouldn't be too hard to just grab. Are you guys just already aggressive? You must be. Okay. And those drop Enderling scrap. Interesting. Okay. So let's head up to this guy, which is very not the best location for it. All right. We'll pillar up there and we'll see what we can find. I can already see something right there. I'm not 100% sure what that is. It looks like a ship, like an end ship. Can I just go ahead and fly out to that? We'll pillar up to this. And that'll get us to the point of being able to just go ahead and throw something in there. But if I go ahead and fly to this guy, it looks like an end ship, but it's got more to it. Different blocks. It's got chiseled genesis. I don't know what these blocks do. So we've got warped moss, emeralds. All right, so nothing in here super useful. Looks like some raw gold. And iron. What are you? I don't know what these little bullock things are. What do they drop? Bullock scales. Alright, so that's kind of cool. Just a little end ship. But let's go ahead and we will fly through this guy. And see if we can't find an end city. It happened so fast that I almost didn't realize that it was there, but I opened this chest and there it is. Totem of Undying. Fantastic. Now we can get out of here. I'm going to dump some of this in an ender chest. Honestly, because I don't have any more inventory space. And do I have my... Oh, wrong buttons. I didn't bring a charged porter with me, did I? I don't believe so. So I'm going to have to find a quick way to get back home. But, yep, I found it. I found my first Totem of Undying. So, fantastic. Now let's get out of here. And with that, I should have everything I need to make the Archmage Spellbook. That gets us a step closer to the end of Ars Nouveau. Let me go ahead and just grab everything from here that I can collect. So the next thing that we need to do to finish, looks like, is to just make a glyph of orbit. So what does that require? That requires a scribe's table, so a compass, a blaze rod, and an eye of ender. So a compass shouldn't be too hard to make. A blaze rod I have plenty of. And an eye of ender I just need to craft up super quick. And we will take this over to our scribe's table. And I think I just need to click with the book. Nubis orbit, select, blaze rod, compass, eye of ender. And that's going to craft me an orbit. And that gets me 3 new things. And that should be the end of Ars Nouveau. Fantastic. So the next things that we really need to move into, I could get into Mana Manifest, which is Britannia. I've got just a small offshoot left to do of that. Mastering the Occult, I got a little bit into, and Hexerai. So let's see what is required to get kind of this last little bit, because that's going to get us all the way up to the Gaia Guardian. So let's see if we can go ahead and take care of that before too long. All of this over here still seems to be running super well. Maybe, maybe not. You are full, you are not. It's just because these guys are draining a lot. I've got 1 diurnal and 1 nocturnal. I tried to get one that was meta, but I couldn't. So let me, because I wanted to put one of those elemental things. There's like a little collar, like a little band that goes around it. Then I need spring-aligned glass. I need a little bit more. And that gets us a stabilizer. And I'm just going to pop that stabilizer on this second one. So hopefully that keeps it balanced enough that it'll pull faster. I could also make some more runes to put on some of these, but we'll look into that later. So give me just a little bit and we'll see what we need to do to go down this Britannia route. After looking at what I need for Britannia, it shouldn't be too hard to go ahead and take care of this branch right here all the way up to the Gaia Guardian. I just need to make a runic altar, a terrestrial agglomeration plate. Those are big words. Then I need to make the portal to Alfenheim, and then the Ritual of Gaia itself. So I went ahead and kind of built myself a little bit of an area back here behind my bees. And I think we are good to go to start crafting some of the stuff that I need. So I can just come in here. I did a lot of the like big grindy work off camera, so you wouldn't have to sit around and just watch me do all of this. So the biggest thing now is going to be making all of these runes. So if I plop this down, I think I need another mana spreader to get the mana from my mana pool to my runic altar. So I'm going to go ahead and search for another mana spreader. We should have everything that we need to make another one of those. I'm just going to pop it here. And then I think I just take this and attach it to you, and you should just pull, I think, straight from there into here. So we should be okay now. All right, so then I need to just go ahead and add all of these runes to my to-do list. So to make a rune of fire, we need mana powder, mana steel, nether brick, gunpowder, and nether wart. So those are things that I need. Should already have most of that. I think to make mana powder, I just need to take gunpowder and drop it in my mana pool. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a whole stack because I'm probably going to need that later. And it looks like it didn't craft all of them. I probably ran out of mana. No? I may have picked them up. I don't know. I don't know why I didn't craft the whole thing. Then I guess I just need mana steel, which I should have a lot of, because I think I made a lot of that way back at the beginning when I started Botania. Then we need regular gunpowder, nether brick, and nether wart. So let me come in here and grab some more gunpowder. And then nether brick and another wart. So all of that goes on the altar, and I think I just have to left click it. So let me just make sure I don't have like a stack of stuff that's going to try to go on there. So do I click it or do I? Okay. And then I don't think I need my wand for anything, and that should do it. I just need some living rock. Then I click it. Okay. And that makes 2 rune of fire. Awesome. So now rune of air is going to be almost the same thing. For the base, it's going to be this and this. Then just a carpet of some kind. Feather, I think I saw. Carpet, feather, and a string. Should have all of that good to go. So then we just throw that on there. Then we throw that at it and wait for it to be done. It needs to go like directly on top. Okay, cool. So that is that down. A rune of mana is just all mana steel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana steel and a mana pearl. So 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the mana pearl is just an ender pearl. Let me see if I already have one. Let me make sure it's a mana pearl. It's an ender pearl. Yeah. Which I should have plenty of. So that just goes on top of you. Then we drop that, wait for it to go. And I went ahead and put a Solganela. All of these words are very hard to pronounce. So that way I don't just pick up everything that's over here when it drops on the ground. So that was a rune of mana. So then I need gunpowder. So mana powder, mana steel, as always. So mana powder, mana steel, mana powder, mana steel, stone, a block of coal, and a mushroom. Stone, coal, and a mushroom. Coal, stone, mushroom. I don't think it matters what order you put those in. There is that. And then the last one is going to be a rune of water. So that's, once again, steel, powder, bone meal, sugarcane, and a fishing rod. I may have to craft a fishing rod. Bone meal, sugarcane, and a fishing rod. I do have to craft. Okay. Fishing rod, sugarcane, bone meal, living rock, and there's all of the runes that I need. So that should be easy now to just get me a conglomeration plate, agglomeration plate, which gets me a spark. And that needs to be placed down right here. And then I think it needs to be surrounded by, so living stone. So I think any kind of living stone and lapis blocks. So if I put my living stone down in the corners, and then I just need to grab some blocks of lapis, which shouldn't be too hard. And I don't think it's sitting on top of anything. I think it just goes like that. And I think I need that to then make Terra Steel, which I'm going to need Mana Pearl, Mana Ingot, and Mana Diamond. So, just going to grab another stack of this. I'm going to put some of this stuff away that I probably don't need right now, because my inventory is, once again, starting to fill up a lot. I'm going to hold on to that. Going to put those away. Okay. So Mana Pearls. Mana Diamond. Which I may be close to being out of mana. Yes, okay. So what I've been doing is just taking some blaze mesh, dropping it on here, letting it all get absorbed, and then that slowly starts to fill my mana pool. Alright, then I'm going to need to make these nether pylons, which is going to take the Terra Steel nuggets, which is going to take a regular mana pylon. So let me come over here to do this. So mana pylon. I don't know how many of these I need. So I need Eye of Ender. Let's just craft a handful of those. And then I think I already have one Terra Steel ingot. I do. And I got that, I think, from a loot bee. So let me make one. I don't know how many I need. I think 2. Yeah, so 2 of those. That gets me part of the way. Then I need to make 3 glimmering living wood, which is just living wood and glowstone dust. living wood, not living wood log. So living wood comes from 4 living wood logs. Okay, so I'm just going to make a handful of those. And then glimmering is that plus glowstone. And how many of those do I need? 3. So glowstone should make me 3 of those. Then I need 2 more mana pools. Yeah, 2 more mana pools. Which means I might need some more living rock. No, okay. It just pulled out of my system first. That gets me part of the way there. Then Elven Gateway Core is 3 more Terra Steel nuggets, which should be all I have left. Elven Gateway Core. And then living logs. Awesome. That's all I need there. And to make the Elven Gateway, the portal to Alfenheim is all of this. All right, so here's how you make it. It's 3 across the bottom with the core in the middle, 3 up, 3 and 3. So all around 3. So let me place my core in the middle. And then 2 like that. And then it's up 1, glowing in the middle, up 1. I'm going to go ahead and put that there just as a placeholder. And then glowing, and then another 1, and then another 1 here, another glowing, and that. So that is my portal, but then it needs to be open. And the way to open it is to place those pillars. I think I need to place the mana pools down. And then that's why it gave me these dominant sparks. I think I need to place down a spark first. Okay. So I'll place a spark. I make these both dominant sparks. And then I think I place a spark over this. And it's gonna, yeah, okay. And then these pillars go somewhere. Hopefully that didn't just destroy. Okay, I don't think it did. So I do need to build up some more mana because that is empty again. So I will come back when that portal finally opens. I don't think I need to click it with anything, but we'll just give it a minute and see. Or maybe I need to activate the core. Ah, there we go. That's all I had to do. But I do need more mana. So apparently it won't stay open until I have enough mana in these pools. So we'll be right back. I had to rearrange a little bit of my Botania area over here. I just moved the flowers to the other side. The reason being is because this mana pool, from where it was sitting, it couldn't reach both of these mana pools. So I just had to wait for a little bit for them to fill up, but they should be good now. So the next thing that we need is the Gaia pylon, and we need pixie dust and elementium, and elementium comes from 2 mana steel ingots thrown into the portal. So, and I need 2 of those, so I need 4 mana steel ingots, which I should have, and my inventory, you guessed it, is absolutely full. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna throw those in there, and it should pop out. Now I do already have pixie dust, which I got from somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. So all I need to do is make that, and that gets us, oh, I need 4 of those. Okay, that makes more sense, I guess. Please don't go away, please don't go away, please don't go away. Because you actually drop really good stuff sometimes. Okay, you dropped all of your stuff. What did we get? A tier 4 dimensional storage stabilizer. Okay. A 16k ME storage. I think that miniature blue heart came from that. And that might be it. No, I think this lens as well, because I didn't have... Maybe, maybe not. Okay, so let me turn this guy back around, and you should be good to go. Alright, so just a few more mana steel ingots. That gets me 6 more. That should get me enough for these. I do need to make some more of these pylons, though, because I didn't do that. So 1, 2, 3, and that should get me 1, 2, 3 more of these. And then I need a beacon. Which I just need regular glass for. It's not going to let me use fancy glass. So let me just craft some glass super quick, and I've got plenty of nether stars. And that's it. So we don't even have to actually fight the Mana Guardian, or the Gaia Guardian, but I don't know. So I don't know if I showed this, but down here, I've got this now making wither stars, or nether stars. It makes skulls out of these guys, and then it takes these guys, and it uses that. It's kind of cheaty, but... So it makes soul sand here, and then it takes this, and anytime some wither skulls come in, which are coming in from my prediction matrix over there, it's going to make nether stars, and right now I've got 3.9 thousand nether stars, so I think I'm good on those. Alright, I know the Gaia fight is really rough, so... But I need it for my monster farming. No, not monster farming, monster hunter. I need to fight the Gaia Guardian. So I'm going to go back out to that place that I built out there, but I'm going to get myself ready first, because I know I need better armor than just a jet suit, and I probably need to bring like my bow and everything. So give me just a little bit, and I'm going to get ready for this fight. We are very close to the wrapping up point for this episode, so I'm just going to show you super quick, kind of a setup that I've been working on, because I need a Terra Steel ingot to activate the Gaia fight. So right now I've just got this producing as much mana as I possibly can. I went ahead and I replaced these pools back here with diluted mana pools. It should still be enough mana that it's going to keep this portal open that I can throw stuff in and get resources from it. But it was just hogging way too much mana because those regular mana pools take so much to fill up. So this mana spreader is going super strong, filling up this mana pool. I've got 2 floating thermalilies down here that I'm feeding lava into. So every now and then, just when I see it feed out like that, it'll go into cooldown mode. When I see cooldown mode turn off, I come back here and I just push these buttons. And I've got some constructors down here that's just going to pop up some lava and let that run. These Endo Flames are still also feeding this mana spreader. And the way that I've got that set up, and I don't know 100% if it's working yet, it's kind of something I'm keeping my eye on. I've got this precision, precise dropper. It's going to drop 6 blaze mesh with a delay of 30 seconds. The only reason I did that is because otherwise it would drop everything all at once. But when this timer runs out, you can see that it's got 11 soul sand in it that should run for 11 minutes. And if I read this correctly, the flowers take half of the time that it would normally take to burn the item you drop in it. So blaze mesh, I looked up, takes 20 minutes to burn in a furnace. So it should take 10 minutes to burn in an Endo Flame. So my plan, and like I said, I've just got to tweak the times on it a little bit. So I've got my hovering hourglass. When it flips over, it sends out a redstone pulse into the precise dropper, which should drop 6 at a time. Blaze mesh, pick those up with the Endo Flames. And then as soon as those are done burning out, it might take an extra minute or so. But then this soul sand should flip over and start the whole process over again. So hopefully that's correct. And now I'm just waiting on, like I said, this mana pool to fill up, because it takes a lot of mana to make 1 Terra Steel ingot. And that, as I said, is what I need to make the Gaia fight happen. So I think that's going to be the wrapping up point for this episode. We are well past the 30-minute mark. And when we come back in the next episode, we will take care of the Gaia fight. I did get some Monster Hunter stuff going between kind of little clips and everything. So I need to think of what we're going to do next. We'll probably... Actually, I've been doing magic for a little bit. We did Elemental Craft, we did Ars Nouveau, and we did Britannia. So up in my... space up there with my fusion reactor and my steam turbine and all that, we are building up a lot of nuclear waste right now. So if I come up here, you can actually see it. If I come down here, all of these nuclear waste barrels are full, and these pipes are about a quarter of the way full, maybe a little bit less. So I need to start doing something with this nuclear waste before it overflows and starts radiating my area up here. So I have some ideas with that. I know that I can turn nuclear waste into other stuff that will take me deeper down the mechanism route. So let me look at... Is there a thing for mechanism? Yeah. So like the polonium pellets, a bigger fusion reactor controller, and so once I get these polonium pellets, that will unlock the rest of these last few. Just the mecha suit, the antimatter, like I said, another fusion reactor, lasers, and thermal evaporators. Everything else I'm done with, and then these machines down here. So that's what we're going to cover in the next episode. So I will start prepping and getting my mechanism stuff ready, so that way I can just come in and we will knock that out super quick. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all Later.